Hey, Bull Gang. What's good, y'all? Oh, it's so good to be back with my fellow Tauruses. OG followers, you know I love you. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining the tribe. And I appreciate you for trusting me to read for you. Now, I'm here to do a love reading, but this love reading is kind of like an energy update as far as how you were affected in your love life due to Mercury retrograde that just passed. Now, Mercury went direct on the 18th, but Jupiter also went direct on the 18th. Jupiter had a long retrograde, well, longer than Mercury, let's say it that way, from June 23rd, I believe. Don't quote me. It was the end of June till the 18th of October. So you may have been having some issues with things in your life expanding or feeling like you catch a lucky break. So now we're back into some good energy here, right? I hope so, Taurus. Now, let's get to the meaty stuff as to why I feel like we need to do this reading. It's a follow-up, right? Let's see if we master what we're supposed to master. You still probably in the process of wrapping some things up, but some things have shifted. If you were here for the last video, you know, in attendance. That's what I like to call it, because I'll tell you at the end I released you. That's for my new people. In case you didn't know, you know this now. I always say in attendance or dismissed, because this is like a class, right? This is a spiritual class for all of us. What was Taurus supposed to be learning spiritually about this retrograde? It affected you in the 6th house. The 6th house is about work, health, and routines. Okay, y'all? So our work, health, and routines were affected. What did that mean? We had a lot of impatience around stuff. We also had to sit with some things. Some health issues could have popped up for us to work through. We may have some type of appointment schedule. We never thought we'd have to have scheduled with a doctor. That type of energy, okay? What else, y'all? Health routine. We could have been thinking about our appearance and changing how we eat, changing what we do on a daily basis, setting up a new routine. We may have gotten out of routine and now we're back into routine, okay? Are trying to get back into some type of semblance of normal for us, or whatever our new normal is, because remember, we shifted. This retrograde shifted us from how we did things. It was about releasing how we did things to get to where we are now, okay, Taurus? What other things? Let me think, y'all. Something could have happened in your life that made you feel like you need to regain the passion for your career, your health, certain routines in your life. It didn't necessarily have to be bad. It could have been just like a aha moment, you know, like, why I'm living like this? I was never doing this type of stuff before, right? Revisiting just lifestyle choices and things. It's more about just wanting a better work and life balance, and I think a lot of Taurus has worked on that. We could have been having issues at work too, as far as our income, like what was fair to us. Things may not have felt fair. I'm just gonna tell the truth, shit didn't feel fair. It felt like, for as hard as I tried this place or at this job or this career, self-employment, whatever you want to call it, it's just like I'm not getting the respect that I need, the recognition I need, or even the pay. There could have been a lot of things on delay, especially as it relates to money or as it relates to a change in your position for the better. But now that we're here, we back into some good flow, and let's see if that'll work out for us this time around, okay, Taurus? Now, doing your pre-shuffle, I kept getting this song in my head. I don't really feel like y'all should go listen to it if you already haven't. I think it's called Blue Faces by Young Blue, but you would have to like rap music to go listen to that. So I'm just telling you, don't worry about it if you haven't heard it. But what it basically is talking about is somebody saying, you know, like, I don't care what you do, you still mine. And I know I upset you. I know I've done some things that have made you lose sleep technically, but I don't want to see you with anyone else, and I feel like I want to rekindle this situation. So Taurus, you could have been dealing with somebody from your past. I don't know necessarily they're returning. They probably had already been around, but just still trying. You could have also had somebody return. You could have returned to someone during this time. We shall see. So now let's get a update, kind of like where we are, where the energies are for Taurus. Y'all, I pre-shuffled and someone's telling me to stop here. I was going to keep shuffling again. All right, let me get 4 cards for my full game. I'm going to take that one. We have Summer Breeze. Something happened during the summertime. Didn't even have to, whatever this is in the past. It's not a current summer. You brought this energy with you from a long time ago, okay? Then we have masculine energy, okay? So being aggressive about things, going forward with some stuff, money, you know? Then bite your tongue. Some of you had to be quiet about. Some of you know you couldn't say. Are you feel like you shouldn't have said? I don't know. Then light bulb moment. Something transpired, Taurus, where you realize that it really wasn't worth the fight. It's kind of like that. Like you made peace with something, and I don't know what that is, but we're gonna find out. I mean, I'm a Taurus myself, obviously. Y'all know that. Yeah, well, new people, you know that. I'm a Taurus through and through. I am a Taurus sun, a Taurus moon, and my rising in it is in Taurus. Go figure. So, what I want to do, y'all, is bite your tongue first. Let's figure out what bite your tongue is about and how that relates to my beautiful Tauruses and their love life. What is going on with my bull gang, my babies? I need to know. Like, what is bite your tongue? Because y'all, biting tongues ain't something we do. We lash. And not in a bad way. We're just going to speak our mind and be honest. Okay? So we have 3 of Wands. Waiting for something. 5 of Swords. Oh. You would want to bite your tongue in a situation like this, right? Because the 5 of Swords is winning an argument under any circumstances. It doesn't matter how you win, you just got to be the victor. Even if you lose somebody, you have to win. So now, did you do this, Taurus, or did somebody else do it? Maybe not, but somebody playing mind games. You may have sent a message somewhere, or you may have tried to communicate with somebody. I'm picking up some type of block energy here. You may have tried to communicate with someone, and in communicating with this person, there may have not been a response. They may have said something nasty, or this could be coming because these are upright. So somebody's telling you to just bite your tongue and let this play out, right? But if this is past energy, because we are talking about what happened during retrograde, then you said something, or somebody said something to you, and you're waiting for a response, and the response isn't coming because somebody's trying to play mind games. Now remember, Taurus, whoever that somebody is, they your somebody. That's their mind game player. Shit, that's what it is. Then we got the Magician in reverse. You can't manifest this. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but it's something about this that just won't get off the ground. And then we got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, because somebody's not working on it. And I feel like whoever this is, they haven't been working on it. So to bite your tongue is to just, you say what you spoke your piece, and there's nothing else to say. All right, background noise is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something that came to an end. This relates to something where it was moving along really slowly, and then it stopped. Again, it was already moving slow as fuck, and then it stopped. Then we have the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody that's an ego triple. Attention whore. They like attention, and they most likely like your attention, Taurus. They probably like your attention. They're not even talking about it to people. They could be, though, because this is King of Wands in reverse. So they like to brag. They like to feel like everybody want me, and they talking to their friends. They like, listen, everybody want me. Your mama and your daddy want me. Any friends you bring around want me. This is the King of Wands energy in reverse. It's very arrogant. It's really arrogant, and it's so messed up because whoever this is, they are so attractive, but do toxic shit. But they know they being toxic. They know they being toxic. Yeah, we got the Hermit in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Virgo that's toxic. I don't know. But the Hermit in reverse means that it's a period, right? This could go 2 ways, y'all, because we got different people in the room, right? So this could go 2 ways. This energy of something that was moving so slow and it was already moving slow, and then it stopped, halted, and because somebody arrogance, and now we moved to the Hermit, and we got the Hermit here in reverse. So that was somebody that came out of a period of illuminating some shit within themselves. And then we went to the Ace of Cups. So 2 ways, remember. First way is you were dealing with this person who you have sent this communication to, and you haven't gotten a response, or vice versa, which whatever. And it's been mind games. You feel like it's never going to manifest. You feel like it's just not meant to be. That's kind of what you came out of Mercury retrograde feeling like. Don't ever try to work on it again. Don't ever try to talk about it again, because it's just not going to work. You waiting for nothing. You waiting for BS. Okay, that's kind of where you are, Taurus. You like, you know what? I have tried. With a Magician card here, you've done everything in your power to try to get this moving forward, and it hasn't worked. So now you're in this space, Taurus, of realizing that this is just something that I have to release, and until I release it, I won't have real love. It's like you see this for what it is. You know this person playing games. You know how they are at this point. You see them this way. They may not even be like this, but in your mind, you resolve that who they were to me in the past, I'm gonna always remember that about them. I don't care if they ever change. 10 years from now, they still that same person that didn't want to work through things, and I'm gonna remember that because I don't want them to come back to me and now I want to work on it. You just kind of like, I'm moving past it. I have had a change of heart. I have had a chance to illuminate shit within myself and realize this ain't for me. And now releasing that brings in a new love. Other side, you are dealing with an arrogant person who is a bragger, who things are not moving forward with right now. And they went in and did some inner work, right? And they're going to come back and offer you some love, and it's going to be what you want. It's something about you now that they're realizing this actually is the direction I should have taken. It's like somebody saying to themselves, I got in the way of myself. Your person would be saying that. So you either falling as a Taurus who feel like you know this person for who they are, and you releasing this shit, and you're gonna never let it in your life no more, so you can bring in the love you want. And that's what will be coming to you if you release it, if that's for you. Are you the Taurus who this energy is outside of you, and somebody has been this person to you? They've been like, it'll start, it'll stop, it'll start, it'll stop. And even when it started, stop, they still kept you at arm's length. And like I said, they're arrogant. They ideologies don't line up with yours. Like, you be like, why you think like that? And they asking you why you think like that. It was just something that wouldn't get it on board because this person liked the attention of it. They mainly liked the attention you gave them. And now they're in this place where they realized they actually do love you. Okay. Ooh, that took forever. Okay, let's go on to, that made me want to go to light bulb moment now. Because I want to isolate this energy. I know it's hard to do that in generals, but god damn it, let's see. Y'all, it's isolated. Ace of Cups. Yeah, Ace of Cups. This is story. Either you, Taurus, are you a person who it's been this merry-go-round of emotions and nothing ever solidified, nothing getting off the ground. The light bulb moment is that somebody realized they actually do love this person. Like, love them. And they like, I always, like, it's like they tell themselves, you know how, okay, light bulb moment, for instance, they sitting there, they talking, they drinking, and all of a sudden it falls in their mind, I actually do love Taurus. Wait, what? All this time? Like, they go back and something made this person sit down and go back and replay the relationship, the reconnects, the disconnects, and they thought to themselves, I actually do love that person, regardless of all this craziness that's been going on and how we've acted throughout this time, vice versa. I love them, and it was right in my face this whole time. It's that type of feeling. Taurus, is that you getting that feeling? I think it's your person. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. And why they feel like that about you, Taurus, now? Because of what you did for them. Something you did in the past with this Six of Pentacles. They always feel like you're so fair with them. They can't find somebody that's as fair as you. It's something about fairness. It's like, regardless of if I pissed Taurus off or I didn't show the best side of myself one day, they still were there for me. They still would do things to help lift me up, and we continue to be there for each other. It's that type of energy. Four of Swords, this was somebody who's on a break with, and you'll be coming out of a break with them if you haven't done it already. This is the wrap up of Mercury retrograde. I feel like whatever Taurus is watching this, you did the work. Anything that was presented to you during retrograde, you started doing it. Like health stuff, changing your routine, get some organization or reorganization in your life, finding a way to view yourself in high regard, regardless of the respect, the recognition, the increase in income, or anything. You work through that and realize external validation, what is that? Do I really care? Nope, I care more about internal validation. who am I? And so that helped you work through where you felt like, I think I need to release this. I think you had gotten to the point towards where you felt like, I just need to release it and let that person be. Like I said, vice versa. And now that's not gonna happen. Somebody wants to talk, somebody wants to come off of a break and discuss things. It's gonna be a long conversation too. Like, long conversation, it could be like 4 hours. Okay, last thing is the Tower. That's what they want to talk about. And when this come in, it's gonna like disturb your world. You're gonna feel like, I don't know if I want to make room for this, because every time I deal with them, I get off task. It's that type of feeling of just getting off task. Something about this person feels consuming. I don't even want to say it's a bad thing. It's just something about y'all bond is real deep. And there's some type of private intimacy about it. It's real private. You see how he out there by himself? And it's smoldering in the background, but he looking away from it. He looking at something that's distracting him from what's going on. And this is why things are tearing down in that background. This is why we looking like how we looking on this card. It's fire, it's lightning, it's everything. But the grass is still green. You still want to stay on this fucking side regardless, and that's how it feels. Taurus, how you gonna feel about it? 7 of Cups in reverse. Somebody got their mind made up. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if you're gonna want to invest, because you don't know if it's gonna really grow because of how they've acted in the past. Then we got the Sun, but the Hierophant in reverse. You'll be happy about it, but you may want to keep it at friendship. You don't want to you don't want to do that full commitment, because something you're working on right now requires your attention. And the way your life has shifted since this person has been gone, you don't have the space and the time. Let me say it that way. I hate saying, hey, you're too busy, because it's not that. It's just that how you used to interact with them, you don't interact like that no more. You've changed so much. And it's like the things y'all used to relate over, you don't fuck with anymore. So it may feel like y'all don't share the same beliefs anymore. Y'all don't share the same interests. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because maybe something needed to shift for both of y'all. I don't know whose beliefs have changed, or who don't have the space in their life to do what they used to do with this person. Like, y'all could have been able to hang out a lot when y'all last talked. And now one of the people coming back, like say in this connection, let me say it, who have come back together, one of the people now has like a schedule, and they can tell this person, oh, well, I'll be able to see you on this day at this time because I don't have stuff going on. So it creates restrictions, and it won't be something that you used to in your dynamic, and it'll be up to y'all to work through that. So let's go on to Summer Breeze, because I want to know what happened during the summertime. This is past fucking energy. This is past energy. Now, sometimes, I mean, like, I get Summer Breeze, and I be like, this ain't now. This gonna happen in the next summer. But this has already passed. So whatever happened in the summer got us to here. Y'all could have had a falling out during the summer. One of these past summers, don't have to be recent. So we got the Knight of Wands, moving towards something you're real passionate about, and something that looks good. Could be somebody look good. You're doing somebody look good. Yep, Knight of Cups in reverse. One night wanted it. Like, one person was really, man, see. So what happened in the summer with this bond was, there was one person that had a lot of attraction for a person. They felt like this was something they wanted to invest their time in. This was something they wanted to build, something they wanted to hold close, right? So they went towards it. Now, the other person was open to it, but they held back emotionally, and they felt like this just is not for me, right? So we have two different flavors in this situation. And now we got the Nine of Wands that popped out in reverse. There was, like, somebody had to, I keep picking up somebody removing their energy, because they felt like, I'm fine. Like, if I continue to talk to Taurus, for instance, right? Say Taurus, say you're the one that was interested, and you pursued this person because you felt like, yeah, this is it. This is what I want. I like everything about you. This is great. But you didn't get the love in return. One of y'all, either you or them, found a way to walk away from it without trying to fight for it, without putting up any type of resistance, really. The resistance was very minimal during that time when it broke off. And I'm not saying that that person just didn't feel like you were worth it, Taurus. What kind of happened here was that they felt that it didn't align with their life, or you feel like somebody didn't align with your life at the time. And also, they weren't so sure if they could trust you. It's like something about trust, y'all. I don't think you trust them no more. I think you thinking about how the last time you talked to them was, Taurus. And you feel like if they come back, it's going to be a burden too. Because, you know, you just can't. But we got the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment, okay? Wish fulfillment. They left this connection during the summer, whatever this summer was that y'all had this bond going on, or were interacting with each other the last time. The last time you interacted was during the summertime. It was either last summer or summer year within these past few years. Y'all interacted, right, Taurus? And you felt like they left the connection because they found something they really wanted. And they were in their mind thinking the grass is greener somewhere else. Now, was the grass greener? Let's see. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Wait, this, y'all saw me shuffling. Did you not hear me just shuffling these cards? I'm gonna shuffle again. Let me shuffle again, because if that same energy coming out of somebody saying they invested in the wrong place, I don't want to hear it. Let's see now, y'all. I'm gonna shuffle, then we're gonna do background noise for summer breeze, because there ain't no damn way. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles. So you started focusing in on your family, focusing in on yourself, focusing in on your craft. Somebody here works with herbs and spices and different things like that. You could even be somebody that make oils for people. Somebody make oils for people. But you started focusing on your money. That's the background noise. And this situation helped you build some strength. But the thing about it is, you continue to obsess. You continue to obsess about it. And why were you obsessing about it, Taurus? Because of how the walkaway happened. It's just like, y'all, it's somebody here had this strong feeling of, I know we had a deeper bond than what you're trying to make it like. It's like one person downplaying the fuck out of the situation, like, oh, that was nothing. You were nothing. You never were nothing to me, right? That's what I said about that King of Wands energy in reverse that we had. That's that type of energy. But that was a lie. It was a bond. It was something here. They see you as this real nurturing person who handle their shit. They think you strong. They also think you a bit scary. Something about you makes them feel like you... Okay, y'all, look at this devil card with this dominatrix. Everybody think you a freak or some shit. Probably something you said, but this devil card here, devil is not always super negative, but they did feel like connecting with you would have been a toxic situation, Taurus. They feel like it would have been toxic, okay? It's something that's in the way. That's what this is about. This is something that either is chained to you, Taurus, or chained to them. Again, could be ideology they have. They could like people that like the color red, and you say you hate it. It could be something simple. It's just a difference in thinking about how to handle being in a relationship. Like, it's something about it where they feel like if they get tied to you, they could bring in a lot of drama in their life. But they also think that shit is kind of exciting. You know, it's kind of risky. Ooh, yeah, it's like that, right? But you were obsessed about that ending. Now let me get y'all out of here. I didn't have y'all too long. Oh, it's time to be dismissed. When the last one I promised? Masculine energy. Oh, that fell out. We are taking it. The 7 of Cups in reverse. So somebody has chosen to invest their time in something to build it up. You my number one. Why am I hearing Justin Timberlake voice in my head? I don't know. Anyways. 2 of Pentacles, trying to decide how to approach it, how to go after this. Somebody is trying to figure it out. And they may just really look at you as offering balance. You feel like this will balance things out, but more of this is a decision. There go that Hierophant in reverse again. Not knowing, like, there's something about either your religious beliefs or theirs, Taurus, that are so different about how y'all view relationships. You could be dealing with somebody that has a lot of feminine energy, a lot of masculine energy, and to the point where it may kind of come off as toxic. You know, somebody may be misogynistic here, but y'all values are different. But it doesn't mean you can't get it aligned. But it feels like y'all values are just permanently different, because the Hierophant is a major. This is something hard to get around. There's something going on here that's blocking y'all that you just can't remove, Taurus. Like, it's nothing you can do about it. It's one of those kind of things where, well, if I would have met you first, this never would have happened in my life. Y'all couldn't know mutual friends. Y'all could be working together right now. This could be somebody where the connection, it will have to be explained, I think. Like, and nothing has to be explained, but it's one of those type of situations. Now, we just had the Chariot in reverse pop out. Listen, your mind is made up, Taurus, because you've been riding this so long that you feel like what you got to do is remove emotions from it. You feel like you have to move emotions from it, because a lot of y'all have not heard this communication from this person yet, and it's going to surprise you. They have not reached out. They have not replied, or they have not reached out, right? So you at this point where you thinking, this is really over with, I got to let it go. That's the masculine energy side of it, is I'm not going to put a feeling on top of this. This is what it is emotionally, which is that Seven of Cups. I have made my mind up that I'm tired of this juggling. I'm tired of back and forth. I want things to balance out in my life, and I feel like I'll never have commitment from this person. We'll never think the same. We'll never view this situation the same. I don't know how they view me. They don't know how I view them. It could be something where you don't know if y'all even align as a couple, and they could feel like that too. They having the Chariot here in reverse is where you feel like there will never be any forward movement. So why keep trying? Background noise is Justice. Balance. Then we have Six of Swords in reverse. Somebody coming back though, and justice is like karmic justice. Like, I keep thinking about the grass wasn't greener. Then we have the Star, restoring hope in something and feeling good, and the Ace of Wands. I'm trying to tell y'all, they coming back, and when they come back this time, they gonna want it. It won't be there won't be all these mind games being played like they did in the past. It won't be like that. Now y'all, let's go through the signs real quick. Told you about Taurus. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We have the Tower. The Tower for me is Aries energy because of Mars being the ruler for that, but that's up to you. A Libra, an Aquarius. Yeah. A fellow Earth sign is, you could be dealing with a fellow Earth sign. Okay. Probably not another Taurus, but it could be a Capricorn or a Virgo that's important to this story. Oh my gosh, I had y'all for 28 minutes. Listen, I love y'all. Thank you for staying. I enjoy doing this. I'm sorry, y'all. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you, and I love your energy. I'll see y'all next time.